Hello and welcome to another bike packing gear review video. In this video I'm going to run through the brand new Alpkit Ultra one-person tent. And as always, it's worth mentioning I'm not sponsored by Alpkit. They haven't given me any money to do this review. I asked if I could borrow this brand new tent before the release date and they said yes, so I took the opportunity to take it home with me and test it out. So this is the brand new Alpkit ultralight backpacking bikepacking tent. I was really excited when I heard that they were going to be releasing an ultralight tent. It was something that I would have been in the market for if I hadn't already invested in a couple of ultralight tents from Nemo, like the Hornet and the Dragonfly. I'm super excited to be reviewing this tent though. I do feel that it fills a slight niche in the market and in the Alpkit range, and I'll run through the reasons why now. This is a really well thought out and designed tent. The reason it's so light really is it's made of two parts and all the poles here are made of carbon fibre. So the poles, obviously being the heaviest part of the tent typically, are very light. As well as that, the tent pegs are really thin, look to be titanium, and that keeps the weight down as well. So the entire thing weighs about 900 grams. Speaking of design, I really like the shape of the tent and the cover as well. It feels really rigid. I have taken this out in a couple of windy days out in my back garden just to test the durability of it, and from that point of view I think it's better than the Nemo Hornet I've had for a very long time. That tends to flap about when it gets really windy, and this just hunkers down and doesn't move at all. You can see a slight bit of movement in it now, and that's because I've got the door wide open. Another thing I really like about the design is this crossbar here. It adds stability to the tent, but it also adds a bit of headroom here, sort of making a box shape rather than it being a thin section here. This is a very similar design to the Nemo Dragonfly that I've got already and have used on countless occasions now. And I'm really a big fan of this design. It's much better than the sort of triangle shaped tents that we used to get as bike packers. Having that crossbar just adds the benefit of strength and headroom that I'm really a big fan of. Another thing I look for in a bike packing specific tent is space under the canopy for stuff. Because I have a lot of filming equipment, you may take lots of stuff with you as well. You want to be able to keep that secure and out of the rain, and I'm pleased to say in this tent you've got absolutely loads of room, not just on this side but on the other side as well. Now, because I'm filming this before this is actually released to the public, I haven't got an exact price for you as of yet, but I will leave a link to the product in the description so you can find out how much it is currently. I am told it's going to be somewhere around the £300 mark, which I think is really good. So this is an inner pitch first tent, which is something I've been using for a long period of time, and I really like that. It's really easy to put up, super simple, you don't need any instructions, it's not complicated at all, and it pegs down tight to this pretty rigid shape that you can see here. In terms of size, this is a really spacious tent. The one thing I would say though is the headroom is not as good as some of the other tents I've been using. I can only just sit up here in this highest point. I am 6 foot tall, so if you are a little bit shorter than that, you'll be absolutely fine. There's plenty of room inside to stretch. You're not sort of cramped into one corner like you are in some triangular shaped tents. It's effectively a rectangle, so you've got lots of leg room and lots of headroom as well. Inside we've got a pretty large pocket right by where your head goes for your phone and your charger and other important things like that. You've also got a clip inside for a tent light, so if you're wanting to do a bit of reading, or if you're camping in winter for example and you just want a bit of light, that's ideal. Everything you need for this tent fits inside this one bag, so it's an ideal size for your front roll-up bag if you use that for bike packing. It's about 50-55 centimeters in length, and you can definitely squash it down a little bit. I have used a lot of Alpkit tents, but I've never actually bought one with my own money. And the reason for that, I always felt that there was something lacking from a bike packing point of view. Be that the weight or the packability size, I just didn't feel that it was up to what I was after. And I want something robust enough that I can take all around the world on my bike packing adventures, and I know that it will stand up to pretty much anything that the weather will throw at it. So I'm really glad to admit that this is finally up to the sort of standard that I would want from a bike packing tent. It packs down really small, it's easy to put up, it does the job, it's weatherproof, windproof, you can hunker down in those pretty awful conditions that you get. I'm only slightly annoyed at myself that I've already spent a fortune on other tents and I could have just waited a little bit and bought this one, but hey ho. Let me know your thoughts on the tent below, and if you have any questions, I'm sure there'll be things I haven't answered. Stick them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them for you now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.